Hello, everyone. This is not something that I do very often, or that I've ever done, but I want to talk about life and play Minecraft. I haven't played survival in a long time, so I'm gonna suck at it, but that's not the point. I just want to talk about my issues, my problems, and how bad it's gotten. I want to talk about the depression I've had since I was at least 14. It's it's really messed up my life. It's made me feel alone, isolated, like I have no one. And recently it's only gotten worse and worse, and I've been trying to get help, but it's not going too well. It's not going well at all. It's I've been trying to get a therapist for a while now, and it's just not working. I have no one to talk to. The only people who care about me, I either pushed away or they're never home or around to help anymore. I just, I'm tired. So now I'm gonna talk to you guys. I'm gonna talk to all of you, and maybe that'll make me feel better. So, I guess I don't even know where to start. I don't know what to talk about, but I'm just gonna say whatever. So I've been dealing with this since at least I was 12, maybe 13 or so, or not 12, 14, sorry. So I've been dealing with it for a few years, and I've been dealing with it for a lot of different reasons, but it's just, I think the big thing that screwed it up was COVID. Because COVID, I got social anxiety from COVID, and that really screwed me up, and that made my life really, really bad. But then after COVID, I moved to frickin' high school, and now I have to figure out high school with social anxiety, and that made it even worse. That made it so much more difficult because now I'm around all new people in a totally new place. And sure, I had my friends there from elementary school, but we weren't all in the same class this time. I was around completely different random people. It was horrifying. And it was eating me alive. My entire grade 9 year, that was the worst year of high school I ever had, obviously, because like it only got better, but grade 9 was horrible because I was so socially awkward, so anxious, and I just could not push myself to talk to people new, talk to people I didn't know, be around people I didn't know. I was horrified. But thankfully, I had my friends, so that made it somewhat better. Anyways, I didn't make a lot of friends intentionally in grade 9. Most of the friends I made in grade 9, they just started talking to me, and here we are now, friends. Well, I don't really have a lot of friends anymore, but still. But during high school, during early grade 9, 10, during all of that, I ruined a lot of relationships that I already had because I was just so socially inept and not good at talking to people that it made me so weird and so annoying to be around. and it was not good. Not good at all. It was, oh shit. It was fucking miserable for me. And the worst part is that grade 9 was probably the best year of high school for us. Because the grade 12s and stuff, they were really cool. But after they all left, after they all graduated, my school lost so much of its life. It was so dead. Nothing was going on. It was bad. Anyways, ways. Anyways, my problems recently have gotten so much worse because everything's just kind of gone wrong. I've lost a lot of important people in my life. Not to like death or anything, but either something bad happened between us or something else. I pushed them away because of my own problems. And it's really screwed me up. Is that emeralds? It's really screwed me up. And it's made me feel so hopeless. Like, I don't know what to do anymore. Which is why I'm making this. Maybe this will help. Maybe I'll make this, I'll post this, and I'll feel so much better about myself. Or who knows, maybe nothing will change at all, but I just want to talk about it to fucking anybody. Because Lord knows I don't have anyone else to talk to. It's gotten real bad in recent times. For a lot of different reasons, and I just feel completely useless and empty. Like there's no, why should I keep pushing? Why should I keep trying? What purpose do I have? What reason? I don't have very many friends anymore. I've never been on a date, never had a girlfriend, never any of that. So why should I keep going? Why should I keep pushing myself? Why should I keep trying if there's no reason to? And everyone says, "Oh, it gets better." But does it? I've been through a lot of bad things that aren't normal for people. And everyone always says that life only gets harder. So does it really get better? Or are they just saying that? A lot of people, like, a lot of people think that my problems are just like, oh, he's just being a moody teenager, He's like, it's just a phase. It'll go away. No, it won't. It's not just a phase. It's not me being a teenager. This is real shit I've dealt with for a long time. This does not just go away. But they don't understand that, and I don't blame them because I can't push myself to tell them that. I can't push myself to explain to them that, like, no, this isn't me being a teenager. This is me living a horrible life. This is me hating myself. This is me not wanting to be here anymore. I don't want to, like, kill myself or anything, but I don't want to be alive. Like, I'm trapped just in this life where everything's gone wrong, and most of it is my fault, which makes it even worse. Oh my goodness. But yeah, most of it's my fault, which makes it so much harder to go through. I don't know, it's hell. And I gotta keep pushing, but why? What reason do I have to keep pushing? Maybe a lot of other people have been through similar stuff. Like I'm not unique in any way, but no one around me seems to know or be able to help. And that hurts, like I've got people, but I don't. I have people around me, but they can't help me. What are they gonna do? It makes it so much more difficult to get through life, especially since some of the people around me, quite a few of them, especially my friends, they don't understand mental health issues like this. They don't know, they don't get it. And I don't blame them for that, but like they they think that I'm just being weird. They think I'm just being a bad person. I have friends who have constantly made jokes saying I look depressed, but they never think anything more than that. They think it's just a look. And like it sometimes feels like they're kind of taunting me. Like, "Oh, you look depressed, but you're not actually depressed, so it's fine. We can make jokes about that." Like, no. I am depressed. I'm fucking miserable. I'm not just putting on this face for fun. I don't I don't blame them for not understanding that. I don't blame anyone for that, but like at some point you have to realize like, he's looked like this. He's looked real depressed and miserable for a long time. Maybe there's something more to it. And I never have the guts to or motivation to reach out and ask for help because I always thought I could handle it on my own, but Lord knows I was wrong about that because now here I am. And the worst part is like I've told people this. I've told my grandmother, she's trying to help me. My mother knows a little bit. A friend of mine offered to help, and I've pushed all of them away recently. I can't even look at my mother anymore because I don't want her to be upset. She's already under a lot of stress, and she's barely home because she's always working. So the last thing I want her to go through is, oh, I'm at work all the time, but my son's at home and he could kill himself at any minute. Like, I don't want her to think that. I don't want to hurt her. I don't want to put anyone else in this situation. I should be able to deal with this alone, but I know I can't. So now I'm trapped in this cycle of, well, I want to get help, but I don't want to get help. And it's tearing me apart because, like, what am I supposed to do? I'm losing a battle against myself. I'm fighting me and I'm losing. Shit. And it's eating me alive every night. But I don't know. I'm hoping this will make me feel better. Get some of the few stuff off my chest. I want to make this like a whole. That guy has a sword. I want to make this like a whole little series talking about a whole bunch of different issues because there are tons of people who need that, Please don't. I can't. I'm struggling to help myself, but I always want to help others, so why not help others? Why not try to be a better person for the people around me and maybe that'll give me some reason to live. That'll give me some reason to try. So I help others. I help others with their problems, and I try to just avoid my own. Okay, Jesus Christ, there's so many fucking mobs. Anyways. Maybe I'm hoping this will help you, because Lord knows I could use that help. So you know what they say, you gotta be the person you want other people to be for you. Or that's not the saying. I think the saying's about being a father, but still, if you want other people to help you, like, be the person who helps. Be the person you want in your life. Treat others the way you want to be treated. That's the golden rule or whatever. So that's what I'm gonna do. And I'm not gonna make a lot of videos like these. I still want to do dumb, goofy shit. I have a whole bunch of ideas for more commentary videos I want to make on entirely different games, but this is, we're just gonna worry about this for right now. The future will come when the future comes. Right now, I'm playing Minecraft, and I just put a bow in a furnace like a fucking idiot. What am I doing? Alright, I'm going mining. Holy shit. Okay. This... Okay, hold on. I gotta find my way down there safely. Here we go. You dick. I was looking at something. You know, sometimes I wonder, like, you know, why am I even on this planet? Why me when there were sperm cells that could have been doctors, presidents, fucking great people, and instead we got me. Why am I still here? Why am I... Why, or not why am I still here, but why am I here? Why do I have to do this? Why do I have to be the one who suffers? Why can't someone who's actually got a good future in their life be the one in this life? Because at least their suffering will have a purpose. They'll suffer to go on and do good things. I probably won't. I'm not smart enough to be a doctor. It's like I can barely find the words to say now. How am I supposed to help other people? I am really nervous right now. I am not doing good, but it's alright. I'm just gonna keep talking. Just whatever comes to mind, I'm just gonna say it and just hope for the best. You know, a lot of my health issues, a lot of my problems in life, like I said, a lot of them are my fault. I caused them in some way. But for some reason, despite some of the things I've done, people keep forgiving me, which, you know, that's nice. I'm glad that they forgive me, but I don't understand why when I can't forgive myself. I hate myself. Like, through and through. I hate me. But everyone around me, like, I hate myself, but everyone around me, they just play it off like it's nothing. Like, for instance, I guess I'll tell this story. A few months ago, my friend got me a job at the place he works at, which was really nice of him because he knows that I've been struggling to find a job, and I still am struggling. And he offered me a job. And this job, this was like a dream come true. It was a dishwasher, but I got to be in the back of the restaurant doing my own thing all alone. I didn't have to talk to people. It was great. My friend, though, he did warn me, and God, I wish I listened to this warning and didn't take the job. The hours are really fucking long. He said that sometimes he gets off at 4 in the morning on school days. And he wasn't lying. On my training shift, I got sent home early. They let my friend do the rest of the shift, but they sent me home early and they said, "All right, your first official day is whenever it was." And I go in for my first official day and it went fine. Everything went good. But later into the night, I started to have a mental breakdown because I was being pushed so far beyond my limits in a way I've never been pushed before. And I was horrified. I could barely stand, and I didn't even finish all my work. My manager let me go early at 3 in the morning because he said, "Oh, you've probably got school tomorrow." And you know what? I'm gonna be perfectly honest. That pissed me off because what do you mean I have school tomorrow? I think what you mean to say is I have school in fucking 3 hours. I had to be up in 3 hours to get ready for school. But he let me go early because I had school, quote unquote, tomorrow. And it's not his fault. But like the next day, my anxiety and my mental health plummeted. I was so scared, so horrified of that job. I couldn't eat. I hated everything. I was miserable and I was fucking damn near crying. Which, that's kind of embarrassing. Crying at 18 because of a job, like, that's kind of fucking pathetic, but still. It was so bad that I had to call in and quit. After the first day, I had only done one shift and I already had to quit. And the warning signs, now that I look back, the warning signs were there. My friend, before I took that job, he was telling me about the other dishwashers. Most of them either quit on the first day or they barely want to work and they barely have any open shifts. That should have been the biggest red flag that I was not built for that and I was not ready for that. And I just ignored it and took it because I was desperate and stupid. Anyways, after I quit, literally like fucking 5 seconds after I quit, my friend calls me, the one who got me the job, and I have to tell him that I quit. And I felt really bad. I was apologizing. Felt really bad about it. And he said it was fine. Like he gets it. He was obviously disappointed in me and I don't blame him. But he was upset. He was not happy that I quit. It became a bigger problem though because he got called in to do this, to do my job. He got called in later that day to take over, which, on one hand, that sucks for him, and I'm sorry I did that. I fucking screwed him over. But it was even worse because he was at a track and field meet that whole day. He was fucking exhausted already from running all day and being in the sun, and now he has to go into work. So I really screwed him over, and I hate myself for that. I can barely look at him anymore because I hate myself. He's forgiven me now, but I haven't forgiven me, and I don't think I ever will. And ever since then, after that happened, I missed that day of school that I was supposed to go in for work after. Then the next day I went, and I didn't talk to anyone or him until the end of the day. And when I saw him at the end of the day, him and one of my other friends were there, and they were just insulting the fuck out of me. They were calling me a bitch. They were insulting me, and you know what? It was deserved, but it still hurt. It hurt like hell. It fucking sucked. They were just bullying the shit out of me. Rightfully so, but still. Anyways, after that broke my self esteem. That broke the last little bit of self worth I had. Because, I already said all those things about myself. Like, I say them to myself all the time. I think I'm a bitch. I hate myself. But now to hear the only people I care about say that killed me. So what I did is, after they walked away, I just sat there at the balcony sitting next to them at our school. just listening to them say it. And I was just trying to hold it all in. And I just barely did that. Just barely held myself together. But after they walked away and left, I ran home. I took a way home that they wouldn't find me because we all live the same way. So I didn't mean to make that. I meant to make a chest plate. I ran home. I was fucking crying. I hated myself. And then for a month after that, I didn't talk to any of them. I avoided them all like the plague because I hated myself. And then after a month, the friend I screwed over, he, I walked into him, I bumped into him, and he told me, like, hey, what, like, where have you been? And I told him that, like, what I did, it fucking bugs me. I hate myself for it. And he was talking about how he forgave me. I don't know why he did. I wouldn't. Most fucking normal people wouldn't, but he's a better man than me, so I'll give him that. I still don't think he should have forgiven me though, but whatever. He did, but it has not been the same since. I haven't talked to my friends in a long time. I look at their messages and I see them whenever I go out if they're around. Like I'll talk to them, but I don't go to any of the group hangouts anymore. I don't go to any of that because I don't deserve to be there. I don't deserve to be around them because it's my fault. It's none of this can be blamed on anyone but me. I took that job knowing what was going to be asked of me, and I fucked it up. And I think what makes it even worse is I still have people asking about that job to this day. I was at a family event the other day, and my family, they were talking about how after I got that job, after they found out about me getting that job, they went there a few weeks later and they said to the fucking people up front, hey, my grandson or my nephew or my whatever, my cousin, he works here now. Does he work here? Nope. No, he quit. And they just, they're all like awkward, like they think it's all fun and games, but I don't think they realize that they are slowly contributing to me hating myself more and more. They are slowly killing me every time it gets brought up. Rightfully so. I think I deserve to have that done, but God, I wish it wasn't family, because my relationship with most of my family is already a fucking mess. But now I have some of the few family members I don't have a bad relationship with bringing this up all the time. Like that just hurts. That hurts a lot. So that's made it so much worse over the past few months, and I cannot forgive myself for that, because this isn't new either. Whenever people try to help me, I either screw them over or I push them away. Like, I don't want to do that. I'm not trying to, but I do. And I don't want it to sound like I'm not taking blame for it, because it is my fault. There's no one to blame but me. But still, it just fucking sucks. I need to get out of this cave. This fucking cave has nothing in it. And I'm not ready for the depths. But yeah, my life has been going to hell recently. Everything just sucks. And it's not made better by the fact that I keep screwing things up even worse. At the beginning of the summer, I had a fully fledged plan. I knew exactly what I was gonna do. I have all these things figured out, and only a few things have gone right. I was gonna get therapy. I was gonna try and hang out with my friends more. I was gonna go to the gym, and the only one that's worked out so far is going to the gym. Me and my friend Damien, we go to the gym together, and he's a great guy. And I go to the gym with him now, and we go Monday through Friday. And that's nice. It's good to go to the gym. That's good for your health and your mental health. But everything else is not going well. The gym's a good place to be, sure, but like it's a good place to be. God, fuck off! I'm trying to tell a story here. The gym is a good place to make it better, but you can't fix anything because a lot of my issues, they're not my mental issues. They're not a lot of freaking. They're not the kind of issues that like. God, how do I say this? They're not. They're issues that come from like certain places. They're trauma related issues. They're not just like your everyday random mental health issue. They're not genetic. They weren't passed down to me. I got them through trauma related issues, through things I've been through. So there's only so much that going to the gym can do to make that better. Because, like, sure, going to the gym and working out, it's helpful, but that's not gonna that's not gonna fix anything. That's not gonna make it better. It's just gonna help out a little bit. That's good. I need all the help I can get, but I'm trying to fix my issues. I'm trying to heal from them so I don't have to deal with them any longer, not just survive them. I want to actually like get rid of them. I want to not have to deal with them anymore. I'd like to wake up one day and think, I don't hate myself. And the thoughts of hating myself, they only get worse and worse because I spend most of my days completely alone. I spend them in my room and I just lie there, I watch whatever, I play games, and I don't do anything else. I don't leave my room. I don't talk to people. The only time I talk to people is when I go to the gym. And it sucks because I'm just sitting here rotting away now. I'm just waiting to die. I, and I've started letting myself go now. You fucking serious? I've started letting myself go. I don't clean my room anymore. I can't imagine what my room smells like right now because I can't smell shit. But I assume my room smells like ass. But it's just everything's going really wrong. I suck at socializing, so trying to make friends is not easy for me. Talking to people is not easy, especially talking to girls. Let me tell you, nothing scares me more than talking to girls. My fear of heights is nothing compared to my fear of women. Which, on one hand, it's kind of fucking pathetic. Like, they're just humans. Just because they don't have a dick between their legs doesn't mean they're any different. But I struggle to talk to them. And the even weirder thing is finding a relationship is hard because I don't have a crush on anybody. I'll have those few moments where I'll see a girl and I'll go, oh, she's cute. That'll last for 5 seconds and then nothing. I don't feel a connection to anyone. I don't want to be with anybody, but I do. And I'm not asexual. Like I do like girls. I do want to have a girlfriend. I want all that, but it's just not, no one attracts me anymore. There's only one girl who I've ever been attracted to, and it was a long time ago. And something that I've searched it up a little bit, and I found out that there's a good chance that the reason she's the only one I've been attracted to is because I knew her before I was attracted to her. I don't remember what the word is. I don't remember what it's called, but there's like a word for it. I need to have connection with someone before becoming interested in them. Like I don't become romantically interested in people. I don't get crushes on people or anything like that until after I know them. So like I need to know them as a friend before anything else. So, which that's fine. I have trust issues for a reason, and I stand by them. My trust issues are validated. So I need to take my time to trust people. It is a slow burn to talk to me. It's a holy shit. It's a slow burn to get into a relationship with me or become friends with me, but like it's kind of justified. But oh, is that a pale forest? Oh, it is a pale forest. I'm going up there. But talking to talking to people is not something I'm good at. I am very socially anxious. So to find out that the only way that I really become invested in people is by what the fuck? Okay. I didn't know they changed bunnies. The only way I can get into like liking someone is by talking to them and becoming friends with them. But I suck at becoming friends with them. And I know that's normal. I know you have to socialize with them. Obviously, like that's what everyone has to do, but I need them to become a friend first. Not many people do that. Most people my age, most people who are 18, it's either I'm talking to you to become a friend or I'm talking to you to have a potential partner. There's no in between. There's no start as friends and slowly move forward. There's none of that. It's one or the other with most people my age. And I get that. I don't blame them for that. It's my fault. I'm the odd one out here. But I'm still going to complain about it cuz like it sucks. It's so weird seeing everyone around me who's so much more like carefree. Everyone's living their lives and doing the things that they enjoy. And I'm sitting here like just not understanding how they can do that. Like, did you just make out with that girl at that party? How could you do that? You didn't even know her. Like, I don't get that. I'm not trusting at all. I have very bad trust issues. And like I said, they're justified. I earned those fucking trust issues. I deserve to have them because of the shit that some people have done in my life, but still. I don't know. I think I'm gonna call it here. In the hopefully in the next one of these that I make, if I make one, I'll find a place to build a house. Maybe maybe in the snow biome. I like snow. Winter's my favorite season, so don't you fucking start. So maybe next time I'll build it in the snow. But for now, I will call it there. Goodbye.